feel like being a provider has always been a fucking scam. Look at the niggas that was 100% providers, bro. Either they first child wasn't theirs or one of the children wasn't theirs. You feel me? 20 years into the marriage, 15 years into the marriage, the bitch want to leave. You can never keep the bitches happy. You know what I'm saying? You can take the bitch to all type of trips. She still don't feel fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? You can buy a bitch a brand new Benz or whatnot. It's still not. That's what I'm saying, bro. Being a provider, it's not. It's not. It don't do shit for you, bro. As a man, it don't do nothing but keep you financially stressed, mentally stressed. You feel me? It's no point of doing that shit, bro. Focus on yourself, gang. Scope and mold yourself in your future, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just find you a bitch that's gonna get on your program. Or if she ain't trying to go 50-50, kick that hoe to the curb. Look, we in different times now, man. We gotta protect our goddamn mental and we gotta protect our pockets, bro. Too many of our uncles, grandpas, you feel me, father, them niggas was suckers. You feel me? Them niggas was suckers. They ain't have all this game that we got flowing all around. You know what I'm saying? We got all this game on these apps and shit, man. You feel me? Protect your pockets, protect your mental. Being a provider, in my opinion, it's a fucking scam, bro. All the niggas I seen that was providers, bro. They ain't never shared the dark side, bro, of how that shit drove them into being alcoholics, being on drugs and shit. You feel me? They didn't just provided for this ungrateful bitch, put her up in this house, this and that third, just for the bitch to divorce him, get the crib, and move a new nigga up in that bitch, and spending this nigga money. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Being a provider, bro, it's a scam, bro.
Y'all think that the first question is, do y'all think that this is the sentiment of most guys today? And that's why they're asking to go 50-50.
I don't think that's the sentiment of most men. I think it's true. I don't think it's the sentiment. I think most men are asking to go 50-50 because they need to go 50-50.
So you don't think it's because they actually want some women to have equity into the game. You think it's more or less because it's more of a need, not a want type of thing.
Yeah. It's getting expensive out here.
Mika, why were you laughing?
I'm laughing, one, because of that wife beater, but two, it's just loose. But two, I'm laughing because it's it sounds equivalent to the women that are like, oh, our grandmas were getting cheated on, our grandmas were getting beat, and this, that, and the third. And it's like your grandma didn't know how to pick, and obviously your papa didn't either. So
Hmm.
if your papa was getting scammed and your grandma, didn't know how to pick and was picking trash, that's what it sounds like to me, right? And it goes back to me saying that most of these people have never seen a functioning relationship. Everybody just seen everybody has just
I think that's just so easy to say when shit go awry. You didn't pick right.
Chat,
huh?
I'm gonna be inserting y'all statements. So the more active you are, the more I'm gonna continue to throw stuff on the screen to throw Mika and the crew off. All right, guys. So
I'm just saying that's what I get. That's what I get from it. But I do agree with Quentin to a point. He might have said it for a different reason, but I do agree with Quentin's point of the 50-50 is a need nowadays, because most of them, like, he's not a millionaire, he don't even look like a thousandaire. He just looks like, okay, I want a chick, but all that you feel me, bro, tells me that there's no plan there. So that's probably why you have issues with women. All that you feel me, bro. I can't stand a man that talk that bruh and bro, feel me, bro, feel me, bro, feel me, bro, all day long. I can't do it. Like, I need you to talk with, I don't want to say a certain word. I just need you to talk with vibrato. I need you to talk like a man and tell me what you're trying to accomplish and do. That's it. Because no, I'm not a man, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel you, bro. No, I need you to tell me what you're trying to say. Just say it with your chest, if you got one. That's it.
I don't know what y'all be doing because the last 2 or 3 women that I went out with, they tried to put they little card on the table. So, and I was appreciative.
A lot of women have to now. They cried and whined for equality, and so a lot of these men have become used to it. So they're like, okay, you can pay.
Or maybe them paying was a way to tell me I wasn't getting no box. That
Well,
too.
most women, well, there are some women that will take out their card. They don't want to pay, but they'll try to see what you're trying to do.
Mm.
And then if you let them pay, it just instantly dry up. I've seen that, but which I think is stupid. If you didn't want to pay, don't pull it out.
Hmm.
Well,
All
I'm gonna
right.
pull it out, but I ain't gonna pay. If that makes sense.
Sound like some dumb woman shit.
Carrie,
That was
how do you
actually
feel?
very, very manly.
How do you feel about him saying that being a provider man is a scam? About the context behind why he said being a provider male is a scam. That a lot of guys in yesteryear got finessed and all of this other type of stuff.
I don't know his reference point. I don't believe that his reference point is a sound one. Um, I don't hear men complaining about that. I just don't. Um, the way that he was even talking, I couldn't tell if he was telling someone else's story or telling his own story. But this is a clear example of what I was talking about earlier with like following a man. Like I would, a woman would probably question him. They would probably be like, "You sure?" Because of the way that he was acting, the way that he was talking. I don't know that I believe that even if he provided for a woman, I don't know that I believe that he was walking how a man should walk as a husband to a wife. Like the whole time he was referencing, what do you call it, bitch, hoe, whatever. He was just mad and just all
He
over the
did say it
place.
about 8 times.
Yeah, so I don't believe his grievance. And then something else I thought about. Um in Genesis, it talks about
You said you couldn't do it, Karen.
Oh.
I'm just saying it was it was put on man that they're going to have to like you're going to have to work hard to earn what you got to earn. You're going to have to go through it. That's the result of decisions made. And in order for man and woman to like things are going to come between y'all and you're going to really need God in order for y'all to figure it out. Like it's going to be tough. Basically it's going to be tough. And he came across as somebody who I guess is expecting it not to be tough. So, Bible Betty.
That is hilarious. I'm over here laughing.
Mm.
I guess I would ask this question though. As men, without the feeling the need of, I mean the feeling of being scammed or whatever, do you guys think men want to provide, like the men of today? Like, do they want to provide?
Do you think that the men of today want to provide, Mika? That they want to provide? Mika?
That's what I'm asking.
What do
I
you think?
think, oh, girl.
No, y'all go ahead. Y'all can jump in whenever y'all want.
I really think that they do. I think that the talking points and the internet and the like all of the noise makes it difficult for men to really, I guess those who say they don't, to not think they want to or not want to. I just don't see where it just seems too natural for y'all. I can see where it could be exhausting and you want a break or whatever, but it just seems like that is a big part of what brings you.
So you think that our identity, in a lot of ways, is also tied to our ability to be able to provide?
Yeah, I do. But I think what's messed up is women have created this idea of like what providing has to really look like. I think that the idea of what provision is and security is and being taken care of is has been jaded and has to look this particular way, and it doesn't really leave space for a man to fill in his own blank on what providing for a woman, like me honestly providing as best I can for a woman. I think that got messed up.
Yeah, I agree with you, Carrie, on that. I think feminism robs men and women. I think it robs both of what they naturally want to do and can do, right? The roles that they will naturally fall in, without even societal norms, just like what you naturally feel. Because I think at the end of the day, even when you switch it, it's what you said about men, right? They I've never seen a man, even the dustiest one, want some type of purpose. They want to go out and have some type of purpose. And with women, even the most driven boss chick one, she still wants a man that wants to take care of her. So
Lex, do you agree or disagree with any of this?
I think that I think it's natural and in a man's nature to want to provide, but after seeing, their fathers or uncles or brothers or friends get dragged through, child support court, divorce court, getting played, et cetera, and not only that, like not being respected, it throws them off, but also, everything is so sexualized and open to where anybody's throwing it at you. So it throws men off. And what's missing in the equation is honestly, men are not chasing the right thing at the right moment, which is their purpose, not a woman. So that will align with you if you're chasing purpose first. And the right woman will come along at that time. You don't have to look for her. So I think that most men are chasing too much cat at the end of the day, and they're trying to choose because they have all of this option and all of this sex distracting them, and it's just throwing everything off.
What was you about to say, Slimmy?
I just want to address something that Lex just said. It's a great philosopher, a few of them that said, "Why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat? It's nothing but the dog in me." And these are the facts. But God, look, for real, like guys, I think guys are the 50-50 shit. For some guys, that's a protection plan because they don't want to get burned, just giving their all to a woman. Some guys, I'm not saying this for all guys. So they like, hey, you can live here, but you're gonna have to pay some money. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to like do something around this motherfucker. Like you're not just gonna be living here rent free. I'm doing all the work and you just sitting on your ass. So they like, hey, you gonna have to do something. They ain't necessarily got no kids.
Doesn't matter how much money he makes, Slim.
Um,
And I mean that's
Yeah,
respectable. I ain't even
I
talking
think
about
it.
on the,
I think
I'm
that
not even talking
does
about on
matter.
a millionaire type stuff. Like, let's say, for example, you dealing with a chick that's living with her mother, right?
No, you better not
And
bring her in. You better not bring her in.
well, she's living with her mom, so she chilled out. And he has a decent job making 60, $70,000 a year. 40, 50, 60, $70,000 a year. So, relative to what she is, he is, a lot higher, right? Does
Well,
that matter?
yeah. Don't bring that
Why?
heifer around. No,
Why not?
no, you can't. You can't do that.
Why
You
not,
can't
Slim?
do that because she probably got debt. Nah, man. It's something going on. If you only making 70,000 a year and you making just that much more than her, like considerably more,
Yeah.
nah, dog. Don't do it. Don't do
Or maybe
that.
she just work part
Cause she
time and
working.
she's
She working at
homeschooled.
the hair store. She working at the hair store. You can't fuck with that. You
So,
can't fuck with
Slimmy,
that.
are you saying that guys shouldn't talk to chicks that don't have a meaningful meaningful employment?
Yeah, you got to talk to somebody that got that. That really. You really got to talk to somebody that has something to lose. You got to. You got
So
to.
you
Or you
want a
going
boss chick?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But I'm saying you got to talk to somebody who has something to lose, or you gonna get fucked up.
What does
Cause
that
she
mean?
not okay. So say for instance, if you dealing with this girl that just she don't make no real money, she don't have no real aspirations. What's to say she ain't just gonna
What if she says
fuck
her
you up?
aspiration is just to be a wife or stay at home mother?
That-
Carrie looks
that-
concerned right now. I'm gonna just point that
and
out.
that's a trick bag right there, man.
That's not a
Cause
trick
then it's
bag.
nah,
That's
fuck that, man. Cause this sound like this some lazy shit. This sound like
because
what
this
what
sounds like you don't have
what is
any.
lazy about being
no,
No,
what is
man,
lazy
stop,
about that?
stop, stop. No, cause y'all playing crazy because we
I
talking
know I
about
want to
women.
know. No, no, seriously. I want to know what is lazy about being a stay-at-home wife?
No, there were no other
Hmm?
to have that just be the only aspiration.
yeah.
Like you don't what?
What is lazy
No,
about that?
hold on, hold
No,
on.
answer it.
Carrie
My
is
mother only
confused.
wanted to be a wife and a mother, and that's all my mother did, and it was awesome because my mother was there. Most people I know, they like my mom had to work two jobs. I never really saw my mom. I saw my mom all the time.
And that's 30 years ago.
Doesn't matter.
So what's wrong? What's the
Yes,
difference
yes, the hell
between
it
30 years
does.
ago?
Yes, it
What's the
does.
difference
The
between 30 years
economy,
ago and today?
the
30
economy was
years.
totally different. The economy was totally different.
The
You could get
difference.
away with
No,
shit
I'm
like
talking
No, no,
that.
about
no.
with you
I'm not talking about the
accepting.
economy.
So you
I'm
making
Oh,
more
wait.
money at
No,
the
the
farm.
economy. Wait,
she
wait. Y'all not about to play crazy up here. The
she no she
economy
asked
matters.
no, she asked the question about
You said
what's the
lazy.
problem with just staying home, wanting to be just wanting to be a mother.
That
Not
sounds
not
like you don't have any. Okay, in 2025, that sounds like you don't have any no real aspirations to do nothing.
okay, so when you say that, right? When you say that, you just like the women that y'all say are feminists, you sound the same, right? Because
No, I
they
don't.
say, let me tell you why you sound the same. Because there are women that say, "Oh, you just want to be a mother. You just want to take care of your children."
Wait, wait, wait.
Women,
You
feminist women
taking,
say that to women.
you taking this
No,
too
I'm saying
far.
that's the same talking point.
No, no, no. You taking this too far. I just literally told you that this woman don't really have a good job. Now you saying that all she wants to
We
ever
know.
be is a stay at home
No,
wife.
we was talking about the talking point
No.
to the talking point.
Yes, yes,
We was
yes.
talking about to the
She was
talking point.
talking
Did did,
about a
did
woman
I
that just
not?
strictly said, I want to be a stay-at-home wife and a
Okay, so
stay-at-home
but
mother.
that was but
We're not talking
that
about
point.
your woman.
Stop, because that point was based off of what me and Anton was talking about. Y'all added stuff into this that you talking about something you
He
shifting it.
reverted to something
I
totally
love
You
new.
Slimmy.
shifting it.
I
No,
love
you're trying
Slimmy.
to incorporate it. You're
You
trying to
you're
mix it.
shifting it. You're shifting it.
This was a
No,
He
because
separate
literally he
question.
gave me an
hold on.
example. He gave me an example,
Anton
and
said,
then he
"What's wrong
added
with just
something
staying
into
home?"
there. Now you're trying to make this a generality. I'm talking
No,
about that
this one said
specific.
what's wrong with just staying home. That was all.